Okay, so we're going to get started. I want to go over some examples of scientific notation. This is from the textbook on page 23. I want to go over a few of these problems, probably say numbers 21 and 23, just as examples of one expressing these numbers in scientific notation and converting it out of scientific notation. So let's try 21a. 21a. So I want to change that number, 0.00000, I can't read all those zeros, to 7. I want to move the decimal point over to the right because I want to get the number to be, I forget, is it 27, 0.27, or 2.7? You're right, I want to have the number to be 2.7. So because the number in front needs to be between 1 and 10. It could be 1, but it needs to be between 1 and 10. Now we just need to count how many times we have to move the decimal point over to become 2.7 times 10 to the e, and then move the decimal point over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe it's 8 times. The only thing is positive or negative 8? And yes, it's negative 8 because it's a small number, or you could say you move the decimal point to the right. So 2.7 times 10 to the minus 8. For B, changing 356 into scientific notation. So 356, I will put that as 3.56. I'm going to move the decimal point over to the left. So 2 times, so 3.56 times 10 to the 2. For C, it's 0.096. I will move the decimal point over to the right 2 places, so I get 9.6 times 10 to the, move it to the right, it will be minus 2. Move it 2 places. Okay, so that was question number 21. Now I'm going to ask you the question for number 22a. You're going to have to answer this before I go over it. So I am going to pause. And what is the answer for 22a? Okay, so let's go over it. I want to move the decimal point over, so it's 7.49. I move the decimal point over to the right, or it's a small number, so it's right 1 place, so 7.49 times 10 to the minus 1. Okay, so that's 22a. Let's do 22b. So again, pause. What is the answer for 22b? Okay, I want to move the decimal point over 2 times, so I get 8.026 times 10 to the, I moved it over 2 times, 10 to the positive 2. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to jump right now over to number 23. 23a. Convert these into scientific notation. 1.52 times 10 to the fourth. I'm going to actually write the whole thing. 1.52 times 10 to the fourth. Well, the reason why I'm writing is because I want to move the decimal point over 4 times. It's positive 4, so this is going to be a big number. I'll move it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll fill those in with zeros. So in other words, this is, was it 15,200. For 23b, it's 7.78. Let me just write that part first. I'm going to move the decimal point over 8 times, but this time I'm going to move it to the left. Or in other words, it's a negative 8, so it's going to be a really small number. I probably need more space, so I'll put it underneath here. So move it over 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The decimal point goes there, so 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm just filling in the zeros. There are, how many zeros in that? There should be 7 zeros in that. So 0.000000778. Okay, so try number 24B. I want you to figure out the answer and choose the answer. So pause this one again. What is the answer for 24B? Okay, now I'll do this thing. Question 6.03. I'm going to move the paper so it's on the screen. I want to move the decimal point over to the right. In other words, this is to the positive 6 is going to be a big number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decimal point there. Fill in the zeros. So that is, well, comma there, comma there, 6,030,000. So that should be 6,030,000. Okay.